Good morning here from sunny Iowa. It is June. Oh my gosh, I'm way off. It's June 9th. It's been a while since I've posted, so I wanted to give a little bit of an update. Also, my cat Molly is out prowling right now, so it'll be interesting to see if she decides to come be part of the video this morning. She's literally like pouncing after insects and such. And by the way, our cats are not getting along right now, and that's a whole nother story, so I'll have to write about that someday. We have one in the basement, and then Molly is like prowling all over the house, and oh gosh, I don't know why we ever got cats, but anyway. Okay, so an update. May 4th is Jack's birthday, so on May the 4th, be with you. We had a celebration here. We knew this was going to be a tough spring for us because, seniors are graduating high school, and we felt the loss. Even though we were happy for other teens and their families, we also felt the loss of not having that celebration for Jack. And so what we did that night, and I'll post some pictures in the post that I put on my website, Pools of Blessing. We went ahead and had a balloon release, and it was teal and yellow. Teal is for joy and yellow is for hope. And so we had 18 balloons because he would have been turning 18, and we released them that evening, and it was just amazing because it had been kind of cloudy and super windy, so we were a little concerned about how the balloon release would go, but it went really well. It turned sunny kind of just in time, and then the wind really calmed down, and so we released him right about the time that the sun was setting, and so you could see the light shine through. And we had a lot of people come, a lot of kids come, a lot of students come, and we all just kind of stood there for quite a while and just watched it. It was beautiful. So yeah, May the 4th be with you. I decided to make this month's post about taking action in a world that is so topsy-turvy right now. So many problems, so many things, so many injustices, people suffering. What can we do? What can we do to make an impact for the good? And I started reading a book today. I got this at Barnes & Noble. It's called Jellyfish Age Backwards. And I picked it up. It's by this guy right here, Nicholas Brandborg. Nicholas, good book. I picked it up and I was fascinated by it. There's this tiny jellyfish. It's the size of a fingernail, but it ages forwards. But when it's threatened by anything really, it can age backwards, and then the process starts all over again. So it's really pretty cool. And so as I was thinking about that, I was like, well, what's the point of aging backwards? What's the point of immortality if you don't do something with it? If you don't make an impact for the good, then it's just an empty life, right? And so I guess I challenge all of you to think of a cause that matters to you. And instead of just talking about it with people or complaining about it or whatever, that you make movement. You try to do something to make a difference. I also watched the movie last night about Ruth Bader Ginsburg called, let's see, I'm not going to remember it right off the top of my head. I can't think of it. Anyway, her daughter Jane, amazing person as well, and she had a great quote in there. She was arguing with her mom, and they were talking about a movement and what was happening, and her mom was saying, well, my job is to protect you. I don't want you going to these different rallies. I don't want you protesting because I want you to be safe. And her daughter Jane says, Mom, it's not a movement if everyone's just sitting. It's a support group. And I just thought that was that captured perfectly what it means for things to be need to be done, but nobody acts. We all just sit around and talk about how terrible things are, but nobody acts. And the last thing I'll share is this last week I bought a shirt called "We're the Ones We've Been Waiting For," because we have our government officials, we have our leaders, we have whatever, and it's we look to them to solve our problems. I'm convinced that's not how the world is going to change, because politics being what it is, things never get done at the pace that you want them to get done. It takes every person, every individual caring, wanting to live a life beyond themselves, to actually make things change. So that's my challenge to you. Do it in honor of my son, but do it in honor of yourself. Do it in honor of life. Yeah, so you might see one more post from me this summer. I might write about my evil cats. Oh, Molly's coming over. Oh, Molly, come here. Hey. Oh yeah, of course. Typical cat. I want her to be on the video, so of course she ignores me. God, I hate cats. I really do. Well, I don't hate them, but anyway. All right. So have a great summer. Like I said, I might write one more post before school starts up again. Hope you all are well. Bye.